Hello everyone, Sheila back again, and just sitting, relaxing, doing a little bit of knitting. I'll be getting something for my tea soon, and then I'm going out to bingo. But before that, I'm going up to my sister's first too. She lives a little bit further on the bingo, so instead of about 35 minutes, it'll probably take me about 40 or 45 minutes to get to my sister's. But anyway, I'm going to put my knitting down because that's how far I've got with the this one before anything else. And I have had some Happy Mail today. Not the usual kind of Happy Mail, but these are discs. And these are from a lady called Julie, and she says, "Thank you again for the PDFs, because, well, I did send some PDFs, but she sent me this. This lady makes jewellery as well, so she sent me this. It's a necklace she's made. She makes jewellery in that. It's a lovely necklace there, all different beads, and must be very intricate making that. So she sent me that as a thank you as well for the PDFs, and she sent me a lot of discs, all to do with knitting, and I think they're all knitting. I'm going to have a check and see. Well, there's one here says toys and gift knits, so I have to. My computer doesn't have an optical disc thing, but I do have a one that you plug into it, so when I get time I'm going to have a look through them all. But this one's toy and gifts, and then there's a disc one, massive knitting pattern set 1, PDF format. Also, I'll probably be able to. Says PDF format files can be used in various ebook readers, including iPad, iPhone and Android devices. It's a DVD-ROM, so I'll probably be able to print off whatever I want off them. That's set 1. There's a set. It's all set 1, but this is disc 2. That was disc 1. That one. That's disc 1. That's disc 2. Disc 3. And disc 4. And Julie says there are hundreds and hundreds of all kinds of knits, of everything on those ones, and then there's some in here as well. Oh, it doesn't say what they are, they're just a couple of discs. There's something on because there's marks on, but I'll have to have a check and see what's on those ones. I don't know if she's got written on there, or knitting patterns. She's just got knitting patterns written on the thing, so I'm going to have to sort all those out, and when I sort them out I will probably take a few photographs when they're on my computer and let you see what sort of things is on here, because Julie says that all sorts of vintage and newer ones and everything. So I'm going to enjoy having a look at through those. So I'm putting that down, and I have had an awful lot of cards lately. I haven't been showing you the cards. I've been forgetting when I've been doing them, but this was one I received from Rebecca, another lady who I sent the thing. So she sent me this money to pay for the patterns that I've sent for her, because she didn't get them through eBay or Etsy. You know, I sent them myself, and she's told me a little bit extra in for to buy whatever I need, the bags and anything I need to do with my pattern. And she loves watching my YouTube. She thinks I'm so funny. A lot of people think I'm funny. I don't know why. And then there was one from Mary. She's another lady I sent patterns out to. At least I've got a little bit I can hide from the tax man. She loves everything I do on my channel. So that one's off Mary. And there was one, another one, that one was off Susan. That was payment for some of the patterns that I sent out again. And there's a one from Angela. It's a lovely, it's got that glitter stuff on that one. That's another one. It says, thank you, you're so kind. And she just says, it's just what's written on the, you know, what's automatically written on the card, and it's a thank you from Angela. And then oh, this was one thanking me for the patterns that I sent by email. She sent a small donation for my kindness. That was from Sandra, that one. So that's the cards that I have been forgetting to show you lately. I get so many cards, you know, I've got piles and piles like that in the cupboards. I'll put them to one side and I'll show you what I have been doing. That was the one of the little crochet bags I was doing. I've done two actually. I'm going up to my sister's with both of them. I'm going to let her take her pick which one she wants. And the other one is already spoken for too, because it's another one of my relatives. It's actually one of my husband's relatives. I think she found me recently on Facebook and she started seeing all the stuff I'm putting up, and she's cousin of my late husband. She's asked for one as well, so whichever one Eleanor doesn't want, Liz, that's what they call the other lady, Liz can have the other one. So I have to message both. I'll have to tell Eleanor that I'll be coming up tonight, and then tomorrow I'll tell Liz, and Liz is going to come to me for her bag. So that'll be for that. But a little thing I've discovered, the trouble I was having with my wrist and my hand, especially down this thumb and down here, it's going down my hand. I thought it was with my gardening at first and all that, but I've noticed after I've done these two, my wrist and my thumb and that is aching again. It's the crochet that's causing it. It's not the knitting. It seems to be the crochet. It must be the way I crochet, because I have the hook and the wool in one hand, and my hand's always going like this when I'm doing it, and it must be that action on my wrist all the time, and then my thumb holding the, even my other wrist started aching as well holding it. So I'm going to have to cut down the amount of crochet I do, just do a little bit at a time, because it seems to be affecting me. But the knitting doesn't seem to do it. I can sit and knit for hours on end and it doesn't seem to affect me, but it must be, I mustn't be twisting my wrist when I'm knitting the way I do when I'm crocheting. So I'll not be able to do a lot of crochet, but it's only recently that's just started. I don't know why. It's never used to affect me like that before. But anyway, I'm nearly up to the armholes on this. It's probably going to come out at least a 28 inches, being far too big for things. So I would probably finish just the back on it and then start again with a smaller size for little Zuri, that's Dagry's granddaughter, and put this to one side and then finish it off later as a larger size. So I'm going to have to maybe try a 26 inch for it. I do want it for to go on top of the coat, and for to make it for, say, for somebody to grow into it, it's probably going to be quite a long time before she grows into it. So, and it is this pattern here that does make things come out bigger. So I think the extra stitches I put on because of the cable, I don't think I needed extra stitches because this pattern here makes things come out bigger. So I'm going to have to work this pattern out. I know by this sweater I'm wearing, this sweater here, the first one I made it in my normal stitches. The normal number of stitches I put on for a 40 inch, and it came out, I would say it was nearly a 46 inch. And I did give that one away to a friend. But I knitted again, and I did it 2 sizes smaller. So I did it to a 36, and it came out 40 inch. So this pattern does make things come out larger, so you do have to be careful. And I forgot about that when I started this with the Irish moss stitch. So anyway, that's and I had last couple of nights I have been doing a little bit of my own, because I've been neglecting this lately, and I'm up to the armholes on this sleeve. And when I'm knitting with this wool, it's quite hard, and it just doesn't slide along the needles like the other stuff. But when I'm knitting this, I only leave this till about a couple of hours before I go to bed. I'll do a bit of my own. And this wool here, I think this is James C. Brett's, this one. This just slides on and off the needle without any trouble, but that one is so hard to knit. That's why it's taken me so long to get up to where I've got on it. But this kind of wool, other kind of wool, that knits up great. So anyway, I've got part of the way up there. That's where I've started the armholes, where I've got the stitch marking, because I don't cast stitches off when I do the armholes. I put a stitch marker in. I think it gives you much better shape from here if you're not casting stitches off, because if you cast stitches off, you come in like that, and then you start shaping, where I just start decreasing straight away and until I get up to the shoulders. So that's a little bit for now. I'll be going to my bingo after I've been to my sister's, but I have to message my sister first because it's almost 5 o'clock, and make sure that she's going to be in first before I go up there. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.